Is it really true that swimwear is restricted in France? In a surprising twist, French law mandates that male swimmers wear fitted trunks, which means no baggy shorts are allowed. This unique regulation aims to uphold a sense of decorum at public swimming pools and beaches. Interestingly, the law goes a step further by banning blue trunks specifically, although the reason for this peculiar restriction isn't entirely clear. The design of swimwear is not just a matter of style in France, it reflects cultural values about modesty and proper behavior in public spaces. So if you plan to swim in France, be sure to pack those snug-fitting trunks and steer clear of that blue fabric if you want to avoid any run-ins with local rules. This focus on swimwear standards sparks discussions on how different countries view public etiquette and personal expression at the beach. Believe it or not, Alaska holds 3 unique titles. This incredible state is not just the largest in the US, it's also the most northern, eastern, and western state in the country. Its Arctic location makes it the northernmost state, where icy landscapes dominate and wildlife thrives in a rugged beauty. But wait, there's more. Alaska juts out into the Pacific Ocean, granting it the title of the westernmost state as well. You may be surprised to find out that part of Alaska actually crosses the 180-degree meridian, placing that portion of the state in the Eastern Hemisphere. Because of this fascinating geographical situation, Alaska earns the distinction of being the easternmost U.S. state too. This means if you're measuring from the mainland, Alaska stretches all across the globe, making it a truly unique part of America. How cool is that? Can you imagine that shoes can guide you home? In a delightful blend of fantasy and technology, a modern invention inspired by the beloved Wizard of Oz brings you footwear that features built-in GPS technology. Just like Dorothy's famous ruby slippers, these innovative shoes aim to help wearers navigate their way back home, but with a high-tech twist. Imagine slipping on a pair of these whimsical shoes and, rather than following a yellow brick road, simply tapping a button or speaking a command to activate the GPS. The shoes then provide step-by-step directions to your doorstep, transforming the way we think about getting from here to there. Not only do they add a sprinkle of magic to our daily lives, but they also serve as a practical solution for those who might get lost or need assistance finding their way in unfamiliar areas. Isn't it amazing how creativity can lead to such useful inventions? What if I told you Yosemite attracts climbers worldwide? Absolutely. Yosemite National Park is a magnet for climbing enthusiasts, drawing people from all corners of the globe. This breathtaking park is renowned for its colossal granite cliffs, featuring stunning landmarks such as El Capitan and Half Dome. El Capitan, towering at 3,000 feet, presents a formidable challenge that beckons both seasoned climbers and daring beginners. Its sheer vertical face is a playground for adventurers eager to test their skills and push their limits. Similarly, Half Dome captivates hikers with its iconic silhouette and challenging ascent, rewarding those brave enough to tackle its steep trails with unparalleled views of the Sierra Nevada. Yosemite not only offers a variety of climbing routes, but also hosts numerous competitions and events, making it a hub for the climbing community. With options for all skill levels, from beginners to experts, Yosemite promises an unforgettable experience for anyone willing to embrace its natural splendor. So what's stopping you? Pack your gear and immerse yourself in the adventure of a lifetime in this iconic national park. Most people don't know this about asteroids. While we often think of planets and moons when we consider celestial bodies, asteroids can also be quite fascinating. Some asteroids have their own rings and even moons. Just like Saturn is famous for its stunning rings, certain asteroids boast their own bands of particles and debris that orbit around them. For instance, the asteroid Chariklo, located between Saturn and Uranus, is known to have 2 rings. This discovery surprised astronomers, leading them to realize that the dynamics of these smaller bodies can mirror those of larger planets. Additionally, several asteroids are accompanied by smaller moons, which orbit around them in a similar fashion to how our own moon revolves around Earth. These features suggest that asteroids can be more complex than we previously thought. So next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember that these rocky treasures are not just simple chunks of space rock, but could also have their own rings and moons orbiting around them. Turns out the truth is that snakes hear vibrations. The classic image of a cobra swaying to a snake charmer's flute is a captivating illusion. In reality, snakes are nearly deaf to airborne sounds because they lack external ears and eardrums. Instead, they respond primarily to low-frequency ground vibrations, which they perceive through their jawbones, effectively transforming them into living motion sensors. When a snake seems to follow the flute, it is not the music it hears, but the vibrations caused by the charmer's movements and the motion of the instrument itself. If the charmer stands still for too long, the snake quickly loses interest and becomes less engaged. This remarkable sensitivity enables snakes to detect not just the movements of nearby prey, but also subtle seismic activity, alerting them to potential dangers. Essentially, the myth of musical snakes overshadows their true auditory capabilities. Rather than dancing to sound, they are in tune with the heartbeat of the earth beneath them. Who knew that what we perceive as a mesmerizing performance is essentially a response to vibrations? Why exactly do we trust science and law? Scientific facts, as recognized by institutions like the Imperial College of Law and the Ministry of Education, play a crucial role in upholding justice and protecting public interest. These established laws and regulations require that scientific evidence is accurately integrated into legal decisions, ensuring that they are based not just on opinions, but on proven truths. For example, forensic science helps solve crimes by providing reliable methods for analyzing evidence like fingerprints or DNA. This reliance on scientific principles ensures that the justice system remains fair and effective. However, the application of science in law also raises questions about how we interpret and utilize these facts. Are we always considering the latest scientific advancements? And how do we balance legal standards with rapidly evolving scientific knowledge? Understanding this relationship is vital for ensuring that laws reflect reality and serve society well. Have you ever witnessed a star's dramatic finale? Massive stars, which are more than 5 times the mass of our sun, come to a spectacular end in a process called a supernova. When these gigantic stars exhaust their nuclear fuel, their cores collapse under gravity's overwhelming pull. This collapse generates an incredible amount of energy, triggering a powerful explosion that can outshine entire galaxies for a brief moment. A supernova ejects layers of gas and dust into space, enriching the cosmos with the building blocks of new stars and planets. Interestingly, the remnants of these colossal explosions can lead to the formation of black holes, regions of space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. As a result, these stellar deaths play a crucial role in the life cycle of the universe. So the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that some of those brilliant stars may have exploded in a dazzling display, creating black holes hidden from our view. Guess what really drives iconic advertising campaigns? In 2011, Chrysler executed a groundbreaking strategy by featuring the legendary rapper Eminem alongside a stirring gospel choir in a remarkable commercial. This bold move, backed by a $4 million budget, transcended traditional car advertising by weaving a powerful narrative of American resilience and innovation. Set against the vibrant backdrop of Detroit, the ad not only showcased Chrysler's revival in the automotive industry, but also paid homage to the city's rich musical heritage. This creative blend resulted in a captivating visual and auditory experience that resonated with millions, encapsulating the hard work and determination that define the American spirit. The campaign quickly gained traction, amassing over 16 million views on YouTube, and emphasizing that the right mix of music, emotion, and storytelling can create lasting impressions. Chrysler's ad wasn't just about selling cars. It transformed a typical commercial into a cultural milestone, illustrating how brands can forge deep connections with their audience and leave an enduring impact on society. Guess what really drives our perception of time? The time illusion reveals why hectic days seem to zoom by. When we're busy, like during work or fun activities, we become so engrossed that we hardly notice time ticking away. Think about it. Ever had a thrilling game night with friends where hours felt like mere minutes? That's the time illusion in action. This phenomenon occurs because our brains process information more intently when we're actively engaged. Instead of focusing on the clock, we're lost in the moment, which makes time feel like it's slipping through our fingers. In quieter moments, when we're waiting or bored, our awareness of time increases, making it drag. Understanding this illusion can help us better appreciate our experiences and even manage our schedules more effectively. So next time you're having fun, remember, it's not just your imagination. Time really does fly when you're having a blast. You won't believe the color of Thailand's red pool. This stunning natural attraction, located in Koh Samui, appears to have water that is a vibrant red. However, it's not due to any dye or contamination, as you might think. Instead, this fascinating effect is created by a clever combination of red, yellow, and orange tiles that beautifully line the pool's bottom. When sunlight hits the water, the unique arrangement of colors works with light refraction, creating an optical illusion that tricks our eyes. Visitors often find themselves captivated by this vivid sight, snapping pictures and marveling at nature's artistry. The red pool has become a must-visit spot for tourists who want to experience something extraordinary and share their experiences on social media. Next time you consider a trip to Thailand, make sure to add this remarkable location to your checklist. With its breathtaking visuals and striking colors, the red pool challenges our perceptions and adds a splash of wonder to the beauty found in nature. What if I told you about the world's largest swimming pool? This remarkable oasis is located at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort in Algarrobo, Chile, stretching an astonishing 113 meters, roughly the length of 10 football fields. Imagine a shimmering expanse of water containing over 66 million gallons of crystal clear seawater. This incredible pool isn't just impressive for its size. It boasts a vibrant blue color that sparkles under the sun, creating a slice of paradise. Tourists flock to this site, eager to paddle around or partake in various activities like kayaking and sailing. Completed in 2006, this engineering marvel has captivated visitors from around the globe, all curious to witness such a unique blend of human creativity and natural beauty. Its innovative design ensures calm swimming conditions, even with the ocean nearby. Whether you're diving into the inviting water or lounging poolside, the sheer scale and beauty of this aquatic wonder will undoubtedly leave you in awe. Why settle for ordinary when you can explore this extraordinary masterpiece? Have you ever wondered why the Grand Coulee Dam matters? This colossal structure, situated on the mighty Columbia River in Washington, was built during the 1930s and 1940s as part of a significant public works initiative. Rising 550 feet high, it stands as one of the largest concrete dams in the United States. Its primary functions encompass generating an astounding amount of hydroelectric power, assisting with irrigation for surrounding farms, and controlling potential flooding in the region. This remarkable feat of engineering not only provides electricity to millions, but also transforms arid lands into fertile fields, supporting modern agriculture. Additionally, the dam plays a crucial role in managing river flow, contributing to ecological balance. The Grand Coulee Dam symbolizes hope and resilience, showcasing how human ingenuity can harness nature's power for a brighter future. Isn't it fascinating how one structure can impact so many lives? Is it really true that Robert Reft designed our flag? Absolutely. Robert Reft is credited with creating the modern American flag as we know it today. This iconic symbol of freedom and unity didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was the result of Reft's design work for a specific project. Not only did he craft a stunning visual representation of the United States, but he also received substantial financial compensation for his efforts. This emphasizes how important it is to recognize and reward creativity, especially when it represents a nation's identity. The design, with its 13 stripes and 50 stars, serves as a reminder of the state's union and the sacrifices made for liberty. It's fascinating to think that behind such a recognizable symbol lies the talent of a single individual and the value placed on his contribution. What other surprises might we learn about our national symbols? Prepare to be amazed by glass's new species. In 2015, scientists made an exciting discovery in material science. A new type of glass was identified, shaking up our understanding of this common substance. Known as a metallic glass, This innovative material has properties that differ greatly from traditional glass. Unlike regular glass, which is brittle and can shatter easily, metallic glass is known for its exceptional strength and flexibility. This discovery opens the door to a plethora of new possibilities in technology and design. Imagine using this super strong glass in everything from smartphones to bulletproof shields. Researchers believe that metallic glass could lead to lighter and more durable products, enhancing various industries. As we delve deeper into the world of materials, who knows what other incredible innovations await us? Coniferous trees can be surprisingly deciduous too. While we often think of conifers like pines and firs as evergreen giants, they can surprise us with some deciduous behavior. It might catch you off guard to learn that certain conifers change color in autumn, showcasing a vibrant display of golds and reds before shedding their needles. This seasonal transformation usually occurs when temperatures drop and daylight becomes shorter, signaling the trees to conserve energy for winter. Instead of holding onto their needles, which can freeze and die in cold conditions, these trees adapt by dropping them, much like their broadleaf counterparts. However, once spring arrives, the conifers rebound by regrowing their needles, ready to soak up sunlight and photosynthesize eagerly as new life begins. So, the next time you're out in nature, keep an eye on those conifers. They may just reveal their surprising side, showcasing a unique blend of evergreen and deciduous traits that keeps them resilient in changing climates. Time travel and aliens, fact or fiction? Skeptics of the time-traveling alien theory often challenge its validity, arguing that it's mostly speculative and lacks concrete evidence. However, entertaining this idea opens up a treasure trove of fascinating questions. Imagine how time, evolution, and humanity's role in the vast universe could intertwine. What if encounters with aliens are not just figments of our imagination, but potential glimpses of our future? This thought invites us to consider how our understanding of time might change. Could it be that aliens have visited Earth in the past, or will do so in the future, bridging gaps in our knowledge of evolution? It's a mind-bending concept that stimulates imagination and scientific inquiry. Whether you believe in it or not, pondering these ideas expands our horizons and encourages a deeper exploration of the universe and our place within it. Why exactly does Sandrum amaze us with body surfing? Sandrum, famously dubbed the Dolphin Man, has captivated audiences with his extraordinary ability to ride the waves without a surfboard. This impressive skill, known as body surfing, showcases not only his talent, but also a deep connection to the ocean. Sandrum effortlessly glides through the water, using his body to maneuver and catch waves similar to how dolphins do. The technique requires strength, agility, and a profound understanding of wave dynamics. As he dives into the surf, he demonstrates how to harness the ocean's power and rhythm, making it look both thrilling and graceful. His enthusiasm for this unique form of surfing helps spread awareness about aquatic sports and ocean conservation, proving that you don't need fancy gear to enjoy the sea. Whether he's teaching others or performing in front of a crowd, Sandrum inspires many to embrace the waves. So, what makes his approach to body surfing so special? It's a mixture of skill, passion, and a love for the ocean that keeps us all hooked. Dive into the depths of Belize's Blue Hole. This stunning underwater sinkhole is over 125 meters deep and is one of the most famous diving spots in the world. Located just off the coast of Belize, the Blue Hole is part of the larger Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Divers from around the globe flock here to explore its clear blue waters, teeming with vibrant marine life. The unique geological formations and impressive stalactites give divers a chance to see what lies beneath the surface. With its mesmerizing underwater scenery and rich biodiversity, the Blue Hole offers an unforgettable experience for both seasoned divers and newcomers. Whether you're fascinated by coral reefs, curious about marine ecosystems, or just seeking adventure, this underwater wonderland is sure to leave you in awe. Are you ready to take the plunge? You won't believe this about Discover how buildings beat the heat without power. It's true, certain technologies help us keep structures comfortable without relying on air conditioning. One amazing method is the use of green roofs, which are topped with plants and vegetation. These living roofs act as natural insulators by providing shade, reducing heat absorption, and promoting airflow. They not only cool buildings but also aid in stormwater management and improve air quality. Moreover, architects incorporate reflective materials that bounce sunlight away from the structure, preventing excessive heat buildup indoors. This innovative approach is particularly beneficial during blistering summer days, allowing people to enjoy a cool indoor environment while minimizing energy consumption. Additionally, these methods align with our growing need for sustainability as climate change challenges us to adopt eco-friendly practices. By making use of living roofs and reflective materials, we can significantly lessen our reliance on electricity and create healthier urban spaces. So next time you see a building adorned with greenery or shiny surfaces, remember that they might be cooler than they seem, and they're actively contributing to energy conservation. Most people don't know this, but bats save ecosystems. Fruit bats play a vital role in tropical ecosystems, functioning as key pollinators and seed dispersers. These fascinating creatures feast on a variety of fruits, gulping down seeds whole. Afterward, they travel great distances and excrete the seeds far from the original fruit source. This natural process not only helps plants grow, but also boosts biodiversity in their habitats. For instance, as bats transport seeds, they encourage the growth of new plants and trees, which in turn attract other wildlife and support the whole ecosystem. Without fruit bats, many plant species could struggle to reproduce, and the delicate balance of tropical environments could be thrown off. Their nighttime flights are not just about feeding, they are essential for a vibrant, healthy ecosystem. So the next time you hear about bats, remember their crucial role in keeping our rainforest thriving. Hard to believe, but a camper found a meteor site. Joel Lupin, a Canadian adventurer, may have stumbled upon a hidden gem of the cosmos while exploring the beauty of Quebec. Using Google Earth, he spotted a peculiar round structure in the Côte-Nord region that caught his attention. This intriguing shape, surrounded by a lake, sparked his curiosity and led him to share his discovery with a geophysicist. Experts are buzzing with excitement, as this crater-like formation could potentially be the remnants of a meteor strike from millions of years ago. Such discoveries not only remind us of the dynamic history of our planet, but also open up new avenues for scientific research. If verified, this site could provide valuable insights into Earth's geological past and the impact events that have shaped it. Who knows what other secrets the sky is hiding? Here's something incredible about palm trees. Although many people think of palm trees as classic tropical trees, they are actually members of the grass family. That's right, these tall, swaying giants lack the woody growth that we typically associate with trees. Instead of having a solid trunk, palm trees feature a unique growth structure that allows them to develop those iconic tall and thick trunks we see swaying in warm breezes. Their flexibility helps them withstand fierce winds, bending without breaking. You can find palm trees in sandy beaches, city parks, and even some gardens around the world, bringing a touch of paradise to various landscapes. Did you know there are over 2,600 species of palms? Each type has its own special features, from the towering royal palm to the delicate lady palm. So next time you admire a palm tree, remember it's not just a beautiful sight, it's a fascinating member of the grass family. Hard to believe, but Banff National Park is stunning. Established in 1887, Banff is Canada's first national park and a true gem of the natural world. Nestled in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, it offers breathtaking views that seem straight out of a postcard. Visitors flock to its crystal-clear lakes like Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, where the turquoise waters mirror the surrounding mountains. The park is also a haven for wildlife, showcasing an impressive variety of species from playful squirrels to majestic elk. Each year, millions come to hike its scenic trails, ski its snowy slopes, and take in the fresh mountain air. With its picturesque landscapes and vibrant ecosystems, Banff National Park isn't just a spot for outdoor adventures, but a place to connect with the awesome power of nature. Whether you're an avid adventurer or a casual observer, the beauty and excitement of Banff leave everyone in awe. What are you waiting for? Norman Taurog set a record for Oscar wins. In 1931, Norman Taurog made history by becoming the youngest director to win an Academy Award for Best Director, achieving this remarkable feat at just 32 years old. His win was for the film Skippy, a touching comedy about a young boy and his dog that captured the hearts of audiences everywhere. Taurog's achievement not only earned him a prestigious Oscar, but also established him as a pioneer in Hollywood, where he paved the way for future directors. Even now, nearly a century later, this record remains unbroken, highlighting the incredible talent and vision that Taurog possessed at such a young age. His journey reminds us that age doesn't define success, passion and dedication do. With many acclaimed works throughout his career, including films like The Little Rebel and Boys Town, Taurog's contributions to cinema are still celebrated today. So the next time you watch a classic film, remember the trailblazers like Taurog who shaped the industry and inspired countless filmmakers. What will the next record-breaking talent bring us? Is it really true that flounders can change color? These fascinating flatfish possess a remarkable ability to change their skin color and texture, allowing them to blend perfectly with their surroundings. This clever adaptation helps flounders avoid predators, while also enabling them to ambush unsuspecting prey. The secret lies in special pigment-containing cells called chromatophores, which can expand or contract to create different shades and patterns. By mimicking the ocean floor, these fish can hide from both hunters and prey. Imagine a fish on the sandy bottom, suddenly transforming to match the speckled stones or patches of seaweed nearby. This skill not only increases their chances of survival, but also showcases the incredible ingenuity of nature. Whether they're lurking in rocky crevices or drifting along the seabed, flounders remind us how cool and clever the underwater world can be. Here's a wild fact about beavers you won't believe. Beavers are nature's master builders, creating impressive dams and cozy lodges from mud, sticks, and branches. These structures form ponds that offer safe homes for themselves and countless other animals. Interestingly, beavers build their lodges in the water with clever underwater entrances, which helps shield them from predators lurking nearby. The significance of their dams goes beyond just their homes. They play a vital role in preventing soil erosion, reducing flooding, and creating rich wetlands that support a variety of wildlife. Each year, a single beaver can fell hundreds of trees to maintain and expand its living space. This hard work helps shape the landscape, proving just how impactful these furry engineers are in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. Who knew that such small creatures could have such a big effect on the environment? Did you know French horn playing caused nerve damage? During the 19th century, musicians encountered a puzzling condition known as horn player's palsy. This issue arose from the physical toll of playing the French horn for extended periods. Musicians who excessively practiced or performed faced discomfort that would eventually lead to nerve damage. Doctors later discovered this could be classified as occupational dystonia, a neurological movement disorder. As the name suggests, it often affects individuals whose careers involve repetitive movements. For French horn players, the muscles controlling their embouchure, the way the lips are shaped around the mouthpiece, would become misaligned, leading to difficulty in playing. While today's musicians enjoy better understanding and techniques to avoid such conditions, the historical struggles of horn players remind us how artistry can come at a physical cost. Are you surprised by this musical history? Most people don't know this, but HPPD exists. Hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, HPPD, is a rare condition that can catch people off guard after they've used hallucinogenic drugs. Imagine experiencing visual distortions and flashbacks of bright colors or patterns long after the effects of the drug have faded away. It's like a movie reel that keeps playing even though the show is over. Those with HPPD may see trails following moving objects or walls that seem to ripple, making everyday life challenging. This disorder can lead to confusion and anxiety, impacting a person's ability to concentrate or engage in normal activities. Surprisingly, HPPD can occur long after just a few uses of substances like LSD or magic mushrooms. Awareness around HPPD is crucial, as understanding the potential for long-lasting effects can help individuals make informed choices about their health and well-being. Could this mysterious condition change the way we view hallucinogens? Why are German Shepherds perfect for police work? German Shepherds are often hailed as the ideal canine partners for police work because of their remarkable intelligence and eagerness to learn. These dogs aren't just smart, they possess incredible strength and speed, making them well-suited for high-pressure situations. Their discipline ensures they can follow commands without hesitation, which is crucial in critical moments during an operation. Moreover, their unwavering loyalty creates a strong bond with their human counterparts, allowing them to work efficiently as a team. Law enforcement agencies all around the world favor this breed for various tasks, including surveillance and protection. In training, German Shepherds excel, mastering complex skills that help track suspects or locate missing persons. They have also been trained to detect drugs and explosives, making them integral to safety efforts. With each successful mission, these dogs strengthen the notion that their unique combination of traits makes them not just pets, but heroes in their own right. Guess what really drives ancient Roman celebrity culture? Gladiators held an enormous star power in ancient Rome, just like today's celebrities. These fierce warriors didn't just entertain crowds with epic battles, they also endorsed products, making them early influencers. Imagine young Roman children playing with tiny clay action figures, mimicking their favorite gladiators, reenacting the thrilling matches. Beyond the arena, gladiators' sweat was surprisingly viewed as an aphrodisiac, leading women to incorporate it into their beauty routines. Think about it. Ancient Roman ladies believed that a touch of this sweaty warrior essence would enhance their allure. The fascination with gladiators shows how deeply intertwined celebrity culture and daily life were back then. Just as we follow our favorite stars today, ancient Romans idolized these combatants, turning the arenas into spectacles that captivated audiences and shaped trends. Gladiators weren't just fighters, they were symbols of strength, bravery, and allure. So does the influence of celebrity culture really stretch back thousands of years? Did you know that water can boil and freeze together? This amazing phenomenon is called the triple point of water, and it occurs under very specific conditions of pressure and temperature. In simple terms, the triple point is where the three states of water, solid, ice, liquid, water, and gas, steam, can coexist in perfect harmony. Typically, this happens at a temperature of 0.01 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 601.657 pascals, which is much lower than what we experience at sea level. Imagine being in a chamber where ice, water, and steam all mingle peacefully. Scientists use the triple point as a key reference point when calibrating thermometers and studying thermodynamic properties. This delicate balance is just one of the many fascinating quirks of our world, highlighting the intricate relationship between temperature and pressure. Can you believe water behaves this way? Guess what really drives global birthday celebrations? Approximately 22 million people worldwide share the same birthday, creating an invisible party that fills the air with a sense of unity and celebration. This incredible phenomenon shows just how random birth dates can be and how many lives can intersect on a single day. Imagine the joy and surprise of finding out that friends, family, or even celebrities are also blowing out candles on the same day as you. This connection can spark conversations, foster friendships, and even inspire gatherings. It's a reminder of our shared experiences as humans, regardless of where we live. Think about it. 22 million people, all celebrating their lives together, highlights not just the odds of birth, but the beautiful tapestry of our shared existence. So the next time you blow out your candles, just know you're part of a much bigger celebration happening around the globe. Is it really true that Trumney combines style and function? The Trumney furniture line has sparked interest due to its unique design that emphasizes both aesthetics and practicality. With sleek lines and minimalist details, these pieces can seamlessly blend into any home decor, making them an attractive choice for modern interiors. Each Trumney piece is thoughtfully constructed, focusing not only on good looks, but also on user-friendly features that enhance functionality. For instance, many Trumney items offer ample storage solutions without sacrificing style, enabling homeowners to keep their spaces organized and chic. This perfect marriage of form and function is what sets Trumney apart in the world of furniture design. Whether you're looking to revitalize your living room or add a touch of elegance to your office, Trumney offers a stylish solution that doesn't compromise on usability. Who knew furniture could be this smart and appealing? You might be shocked to learn this about Shakira. Despite her incredible success as a global music icon, Shakira faced rejection early in her career due to her unique singing style. When she was just a young girl, she auditioned for her school choir, filled with hopes of sharing her talent. However, the choir director found her vibrato so unusual that he compared it to the sound of a goat. Can you imagine being turned down because your voice is too distinctive? Instead of giving up, Shakira embraced her uniqueness and kept honing her craft. Over the years, her signature sound has captivated millions, leading to numerous hits and a dedicated fan base. It's a fascinating reminder that sometimes the very features that make us different can set us apart in the best possible ways. So next time you hear one of her catchy songs, remember, rejection can be the first step towards greatness. Can you imagine living in the highest city ever? At over 1,600 feet above sea level, La Paz, Bolivia holds the title of the highest permanent city in the world. The air in La Paz is noticeably thinner, making it a challenge for newcomers to breathe comfortably. Residents contend with freezing temperatures and sometimes precarious sanitary conditions, which can make daily life quite the adventure. Surprisingly, many people in La Paz rely on gold mining for their livelihoods, a profession that can be dangerous and often operates outside the law. The gold mines in the surrounding areas are not just about wealth. They reflect a deep struggle for survival in a city where opportunities are limited. As you walk through the vibrant streets, you'll notice a mix of cultures, traditions, and tenacity that defines its people. Life in La Paz can be tough, but the spirit and resilience of its inhabitants inspire visitors and locals alike. What do you think it's like to live in such a unique and challenging environment? Did you know tarantulas can regrow their legs? This fascinating ability is tied to their unique molting process, which happens several times throughout a tarantula's life. When they lose a limb due to a predator attack or during a territorial dispute, these remarkable spiders can regenerate those lost legs over time. The catch is that it often takes several molts for the new leg to look just like the original. During each molt, a tarantula sheds its old exoskeleton, allowing it to grow a new, larger body, and with the right conditions, a brand new leg. This talent not only helps them recover from injuries, but also enhances their chances of survival in the wild, where every advantage counts. So, next time you spot a tarantula, remember it might not just be a creepy critter, it's also a master of regeneration, continuing its journey despite the challenges it faces. Let's uncover the truth about the Pauli effect. This unusual phenomenon, named after the famous physicist Wolfgang Pauli, suggests that some individuals have a curious knack for making machines malfunction just by their presence. It's not magic, but rather an amusing anecdote in the world of physics. Pauli, known for his contributions to quantum mechanics, reportedly had an uncanny ability to cause equipment failures in laboratories whenever he was around. Scientists have poked fun at this quirk, sharing stories of broken devices whenever Pauli entered a room. Some think it might relate to the electromagnetic fields our bodies produce, while others see it as a quirky coincidence. Regardless of the explanation, it adds a fascinating layer to how we perceive scientific work and the personalities behind groundbreaking discoveries. Could this mean our presence influences technology in ways we don't yet understand? Guess what really drives movie magic in London? At the Prince Charles Cinema, a unique group of volunteers takes on the role of silent ninjas, ensuring moviegoers have an uninterrupted experience. These dedicated volunteers blend into the shadows, dressed in ninja attire, ready to swoop in and address any disruptions. Imagine watching an epic film and suddenly spotting a ninja gliding down the aisle. Their mission is simple yet vital: keep the atmosphere focused and enjoyable for everyone. These ninjas are trained to intervene quietly and effectively, minimizing distractions without causing a scene. Patrons appreciate this quirky initiative, knowing that their cinematic adventure is protected by these stealthy guardians. Plus, it adds a fun twist to the experience. So the next time you visit the Prince Charles Cinema, keep an eye out for these surprising protectors of film enjoyment. After all, They're there to make your movie night unforgettable. Shocking fact about your immune system revealed. Did you know that your immune system has the power to cause death in just 15 minutes under specific conditions? This dramatic response occurs during situations like anaphylaxis, a severe and life-threatening allergic reaction. When your body encounters an allergen, it can mistakenly overreact, flooding your system with chemicals like histamines. These chemicals can cause your blood vessels to dilate, drop your blood pressure, and lead to difficulties in breathing, all within minutes. The quick reaction is your immune system's way of trying to protect you, but it can spiral out of control. This highlights the fine line our bodies walk between protection and danger. Understanding how your immune system works is essential, especially if you have known allergies. Taking precautions and having treatment plans ready, like carrying an epinephrine auto-injector, can be life-saving. So are you aware of what triggers your immune responses? Guess what really drives Renaissance interior design? During the Renaissance in Italy, tomatoes were not the staple food we know today. In fact, they were so rare and even suspicious that they often adorned the homes of the wealthy as decorative items. While we now relish tomatoes in countless dishes, back then, these bright red fruits were a mystery to many. People believed they might be toxic, partly because they belong to the nightshade family, which includes some harmful plants. As a result, Italian nobles showcased tomatoes in their homes, displaying them as exotic curiosities rather than inviting their families to eat them. Imagine a beautiful dining room filled with lavish decorations, including cherries, grapes, and those shiny tomatoes, creating a vibrant ambience. This unique approach provides us a glimpse into the complexity of culinary history, revealing how fears and misunderstandings shape the use of certain foods. Isn't it fascinating how attitudes toward food can change over time? Is it really true that compasses point north? Absolutely. Compasses align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field, which acts like a giant magnet. This incredible phenomenon has guided explorers, sailors, and adventurers for centuries, providing them with a reliable way to find their way. The Earth is essentially a massive magnet with magnetic poles, creating a magnetic field that extends far beyond our planet's surface. When you use a compass, the needle is magnetized, allowing it to swing freely and point towards the magnetic North Pole. This simple but powerful tool has changed the course of history, enabling explorers to navigate uncharted territories and leading to discoveries that shaped our world. Before compasses, navigators relied on the stars and landmarks, which could be unreliable at times. Today, compasses continue to play a vital role in outdoor activities like hiking and camping, helping people find their way in the wilderness. So the next time you see a compass, remember its fascinating connection to the Earth's magnetic secrets. Can you imagine that a house could be so twisted? The crooked house in Sopot, Poland is a stunning example of architectural creativity. Built in 2004, this whimsical structure features curved walls and a wavy roof, making it look like it belongs in a fairy tale or a cartoon. Designed by architects Sotinski and Zaleski, the house draws inspiration from the vibrant works of artists Jan Marx and Schaencher and Per Dahlberg. Instead of a typical home, the crooked house serves as a lively shopping complex filled with cafes, restaurants, and shops, all contributing to its playful atmosphere. Visitors are often captivated by the colorful lights and artistic decorations that bring the space to life. This extraordinary building isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a symbol of Sopot's artistic spirit and cultural vibrancy, making it a must-see destination for locals and tourists alike. Believe it or not, ants become zombies thanks to a fungus. The Ophiocordyceps fungus has a truly bizarre and fascinating way of interacting with its ant hosts. When an ant becomes infected, the fungus takes control of its brain, altering its behavior in eerie ways. The fungus essentially makes the ant climb to a high point, like the tip of a leaf or a branch, where it clamps down with its jaws. This zombie state is critical for the fungus's life cycle, since it needs a prime spot to spread its spores. Once the ant is in the right place, the fungus grows and eventually bursts from the ant's body, releasing spores into the air to infect more ants below. This incredible manipulation not only showcases the lengths some organisms will go to survive, but also raises questions about control in nature, as one organism can so profoundly change the behavior of another. Isn't nature full of surprises? Hard to believe, but Microsoft almost bought the Catholic Church. In 1994, a wild and fake press release sent shockwaves through the internet, claiming that Microsoft had made a deal to purchase the Catholic Church. This satirical announcement suggested that Bill Gates would offer digital confessions and provide eternal salvation through software. Imagine the headlines of the time. The absurdity of such a merger caught the imagination of many, and the rumor spread like wildfire. It was one of the earliest examples of how quickly misinformation could travel online. Microsoft was forced to step in and publicly deny the hoax, which had become a hilarious story across various media outlets. This incident not only highlights how easily rumors can escalate in the digital age, but it also adds a quirky chapter to internet history, demonstrating the power of satire and the endless creativity of online culture. Would you have believed it back then? Guess what really drives polar bear hunting strategies? Polar bears have a fascinating approach to hunting walruses that showcases their intelligence and strength. Instead of directly attacking powerful walruses, polar bears often rely on a unique tactic. They charge into their midst. This sudden movement creates chaos, leaving walruses confused and panicked. In that frantic scramble, those that become crushed or injured are the ones that the polar bears aim for. This method not only reduces the risk of injury to the bears, but also takes advantage of the walrus's defensive formation, which helps protect them from predators. By using this strategy, polar bears demonstrate their ability to adapt and thrive in their harsh Arctic environment. This clever hunting technique showcases the incredible balance of power and survival in the animal kingdom. What other hunting strategies do animals use? Did you know male blanket octopuses were hidden away? This fascinating fact reveals that the male blanket octopus wasn't discovered until 2002. Researchers had been focusing on females, which are massive compared to their male counterparts, often reaching sizes up to 40,000 times larger. This extreme difference in size, known as sexual size dimorphism, baffled scientists for years. Imagine searching for a tiny octopus while only seeing its gigantic partner. Scientists eventually realized their oversight, prompting them to search for the elusive males. The existence of such a tiny male challenges assumptions we have about ocean life and highlights how nature can surprise us. These small male blanket octopuses, measuring just a few centimeters, exemplify how evolution can lead to such dramatic differences within the same species. Their discovery opens up new avenues for research into their behavior and ecology. So, next time you hear about octopuses, remember this incredible size difference and wonder what other mysteries the sea might be hiding. Shocking moment when shoes flew at President Bush. In 2008, a dramatic incident unfolded during a press conference in Iraq when journalist Montasser al-Zaidi hurled his shoes at then-President George W. Bush. This unexpected act of protest was captured live on camera, drawing worldwide attention and sparking debates about freedom of speech. Al-Zaidi's gesture symbolized his anger over the U.S. invasion of Iraq, which had deeply affected many Iraqis. The shoe-throwing incident quickly became a viral sensation, leading to a surge of memes and discussions about the limits of expressing dissent. Interestingly, in many cultures, throwing a shoe signifies great disrespect, making this incident even more symbolically powerful. As people across the globe watched the event unfold, it raised questions about media, politics, and personal expression. Al-Zaidi was subsequently detained, but later received a hero's welcome in some circles for standing up against what he viewed as an unjust occupation. This moment remains a pivotal example of how protest can take unexpected forms, sparking conversations that go beyond borders. Prepare to be amazed by nutmeg's hidden dangers. This spice, often sprinkled on our favorite holiday treats, contains a compound called myristicin that can cause some unexpected effects. While enjoying a dash of nutmeg in cookies or eggnog is completely safe, consuming more than a tablespoon can lead to serious side effects. Myristicin acts as a psychoactive substance, meaning it can influence your brain's activity. When taken in large doses, it can trigger hallucinations, nausea, dizziness, and even seizures. Sadly, there have been reports of hospitalizations, especially among teenagers who may mistake spices for harmless fun. It's important to remember that the line between enjoyment and danger can be thin. So next time you sprinkle nutmeg, just think about its powerful effects. How much do you really need for the perfect flavor? Check out this cool selfie stick trick. Using a selfie stick with a 360-degree camera can create stunning images that look like something straight out of a video game. Imagine standing in the midst of breathtaking landscapes, capturing every angle in a single shot. With a 360-degree camera, not only can you snap a picture of the view in front of you, but you can also capture everything around you. This technology lets you create immersive content that makes you feel as if you're stepping into a virtual world. As you wave your selfie stick around, the camera records a full sphere of images. When you later view these photos, you can scroll around to see parts of the scene you didn't even notice while taking the shot. This fun technique is perfect for travelers, gamers, and anyone who loves sharing unique perspectives. So if you're looking to add some creativity to your photo collection and impress your friends with stunning visuals, give a 360-degree selfie a shot. Are you ready to transform your photography game? Hard to believe, but the Queen Mary almost had a different name. In an amusing twist of fate, the famous ocean liner was almost called the Queen Victoria instead. This unexpected naming mix-up happened due to a misunderstanding involving King George V Cunard, the shipping company behind the liner, originally intended to pay tribute to Queen Victoria, a beloved monarch who reigned for much of the 19th century. However, when King George V heard the plan, he mistakenly thought the ship was named after his wife, Queen Mary. This led to the iconic ship being named the Queen Mary, a name that has certainly left its mark in the world of ocean travel. The Queen Mary has since become a floating hotel and museum in Long Beach, California, where visitors can explore her rich history and luxurious Art Deco design. Imagine if she had been called the Queen Victoria instead. How different would her legacy have been? Here's a wild fact about eating challenges. In 1983, a 23-year-old woman from the UK attempted an extraordinary feat, consuming a staggering 19 pounds of food in just 4 hours. This jaw-dropping meal still holds the record for the largest amount of food eaten in a single sitting. Imagine plates piled high with massive portions of everything from meats to desserts. Tragically, this extreme eating challenge had dire consequences, leading to her untimely death. It brings to light the risks associated with such overwhelming culinary endeavors. While competitive eaters often push their limits for fun or glory, this story serves as a reminder that our bodies can only handle so much at a time. Eating contests may be captivating to watch, but they can be dangerous if not approached carefully. Are we pushing the boundaries of our health for the sake of food challenges? What happened when Laurasia met Gondwana? This collision birthed the Central Pangaea and Mountains, a monumental ancient range spanning from Greenland all the way to Africa. Imagine a time when all land on Earth was united in the supercontinent Pangaea. As these two massive land masses crashed into each other, they pushed upward, creating towering mountains that forever altered Earth's geography. These mighty formations didn't just rise without consequence. They affected climate patterns, ecosystems, and even the flow of ancient rivers. Today, we can still see the echoes of these colossal mountains in places like the Appalachians. With their rugged peaks and deep valleys, the remnants of the Central Pangaea remind us of Earth's dynamic history. This geological drama took millions of years, marking a pivotal moment in shaping our planet. As we study these age-old formations, we uncover fascinating stories about how continents drifted apart, how ecosystems evolved, and how life adapted with these monumental changes. Isn't it amazing to think that the ground beneath our feet carries such ancient secrets? Guess what really drives the Leaning Tower of Pisa? The iconic Leaning Tower of Pisa, famous for its unintended tilt, began construction in 1173. Builders faced an unexpected challenge right from the start. The tower's foundation rested on unstable clay soil. As the construction progressed, They noticed that the structure was leaning to one side. This problem arose because the ground underneath wasn't strong enough to support the tower's weight. Initially, the builders tried to correct the lean by altering the design of the upper levels, but these attempts only made the situation more complicated. Interestingly, the tower continued to lean for centuries, becoming a symbol of Italy's architectural quirks. Despite the structural challenges, the Tower of Pisa remains an enduring marvel of medieval engineering, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at its unique beauty. This blend of artistry and accidental engineering showcases how sometimes even mistakes can lead to iconic landmarks. How incredible is it that a design flaw made this tower so famous? Believe it or not, pygmy elephants are fascinating. These unique creatures, often found in the forests of Central Africa, stand out not just for their smaller size, but also for their striking features. Pygmy elephants possess larger ears that help them regulate body temperature and communicate with one another over long distances. Their tails are longer and often graze the ground, adding to their distinctive appearance. Unlike the aggressive behavior typically seen in their larger relatives, pygmy elephants are known for being more gentle and less confrontational, making them a joy to observe in the wild. Their straighter fetlocks, a unique trait among elephants, assist in their agility, allowing them to navigate dense forest environments easily. Living in small, close-knit family groups, these elephants show a strong bond with one another, cooperating and caring for their young. This social structure is crucial for their survival, as they rely on one another for protection and learning. With so many remarkable qualities, pygmy elephants continue to captivate wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike. What more will we learn about these incredible animals? Here's a wild fact about Segway's owner. In 2010, Jimmy Heselton, the passionate founder of the Segway company, met a shocking fate while riding his own invention. Known for promoting the innovative two-wheeled device that aimed to revolutionize personal transport, Heselton tragically lost control during a ride. His accident happened when he veered off course and fell into a ravine, which is an unbelievable twist considering his deep commitment to safe riding. This incident highlights the unpredictable nature of technology and the inherent risks that come with any mode of transport, even those designed to be safer and more efficient. Heselton's death served as a somber reminder of how even the most experienced users can face dangers, leaving a lasting impact on the Segway community and its followers. Was it mere bad luck or a cautionary tale about the very devices we trust? Have you ever wondered why sailors feared scurvy? During the age of exploration, this devastating disease claimed more lives than many battles or shipwrecks. Scurvy, caused by a lack of vitamin C, led to painful symptoms like swollen gums and open wounds, making it a deadly threat on long sea voyages. Without fresh fruits and vegetables, sailors often faced months at sea with limited access to crucial nutrients. As their bodies weakened, they could suffer from fatigue, confusion, and even death. Ships often relied on hardtack and salt meat, which lacked vital vitamins, turning routine journeys into life-or-death challenges. It wasn't until the 18th century that a British naval surgeon named James Lind discovered citrus fruits could prevent scurvy. His findings changed naval practices forever, saving countless sailors and making voyages safer. Still, the fear of scurvy lingered for many years. Could more discoveries like Lind's prevent other health crises at sea? Why exactly do urban shelters need solar capsules? In response to homelessness, innovative self-sufficient solar capsules were developed in Germany, offering a safe haven for those in need. These remarkable capsules provide warmth and protection from harsh weather, significantly improving the comfort of their users. The design isn't just about shelter. It incorporates smart technology that detects nearby individuals, automatically opening doors for easy access. Imagine a place where someone without a home can find refuge from the biting cold, while also being equipped with solar power to ensure their basic needs are met. This technology reduces dependence on traditional resources and creates an environmentally friendly solution to a pressing social issue. As cities grapple with homelessness, could these solar capsules be a beacon of hope and change in urban landscapes? This might surprise you. Blushing is a body signal. When we feel embarrassed, our bodies react in a surprising way. This reaction, known as blushing, involves an involuntary reddening of the face. It's primarily triggered by adrenaline, a hormone released when we experience strong emotions. As adrenaline floods our system, it increases blood flow to the skin, causing our cheeks to turn a lovely shade of red. But that's not all. This remarkable process also affects other parts of the body, like the stomach lining, which can lead to that familiar feeling of butterflies in your stomach. Blushing isn't just a sign of embarrassment, it's also a complex response that our body has developed over time. Some scientists believe it serves as a social signal, letting others know that we feel vulnerable or exposed. Have you ever noticed how blushing can help foster connection or even lighten the mood in a group setting? Believe it or not, China created paper money over 1,000 years ago. During the Tang Dynasty, around the 7th century, people started using paper as currency, revolutionizing trade. Before this, folks relied heavily on metal coins or valuable items like salt and spices to buy and sell goods, making transactions a bit clunky. Imagine hauling around heavy coins or a bag of spices for a simple purchase. Paper money, on the other hand, was lightweight and easy to carry, which made everyday trading much simpler. This innovation quickly gained popularity as it allowed people to exchange value without the burden of physical heaviness. Merchants found that they could conduct larger transactions with less hassle, paving the way for more complex economies. Paper money spread from China to other parts of the world, influencing the way we handle finances even today. So next time you reach for a bill, remember its fascinating history that dates back to ancient China. How amazing is it that convenience sparked such a big change in our financial systems? Did you know that 90% of people are right-handed? This fascinating statistic highlights the dominance of right-handedness across various cultures and generations. Researchers believe this strong preference may arise from genetics and the way our brains are structured. Specifically, the left hemisphere of the brain, which controls language and fine motor skills, plays a crucial role in why most of us favor our right hand. However, left-handed individuals, who make up roughly 10% of the population, often bring unique perspectives to problem-solving and creative tasks. Their distinct way of thinking can influence everything from art to tool designs, challenging traditional norms and encouraging innovation. For example, some inventions like scissors or certain sports equipment have been adapted to accommodate left-handed users, showcasing how diversity in hand preference impacts culture. Moreover, left-handed people sometimes excel in areas that require out-of-the-box thinking, proving that being different can bring remarkable advantages. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as handedness can shape our everyday lives? Hard to believe, but coffee rules the trade world. This beloved beverage is not just your morning pick-me-up, it's also a major player in the global economy. Coffee is produced by an astounding 25 million farmers across 50 countries, many of whom depend on this crop for their livelihoods. Did you know that coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world, only falling behind oil? This means that after crude oil, coffee has the largest volume of trade, making it vital not only for individual farmers, but for entire nations. Countries like Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia are among the largest producers, each with its unique methods and flavors. The journey from bean to cup involves complex processes, and this popularity also poses challenges like sustainability and fair wages for farmers. So next time you sip your coffee, remember the vast global network behind each delicious cup. Why exactly does South Dakota ban napping in cheese factories? This curious law likely stems from a mix of safety concerns and the importance of productivity in the cheese-making process. Cheese factories are busy places where workers manage large equipment and handle dairy products. By keeping the environment focused and alert, the law helps prevent accidents that could occur if someone were to doze off while on the job. Imagine the chaos if someone fell asleep next to a vat of curd. Also, cheese-making requires precision. Any distraction can lead to mistakes in the process. Workers need to be attentive to recipe details and monitor temperatures, so keeping the atmosphere vigilant benefits both their safety and the quality of the cheese produced. While it might sound odd, this unusual regulation helps preserve the integrity of one of South Dakota's beloved industries. This might surprise you. Taste buds have a short life. Did you know that our taste buds only live for about 7 to 10 days? That's right. These tiny sensory structures help us enjoy flavors, but they don't last long. While most people think taste buds are just on the tongue, they actually appear in several surprising places. You can find them on the roof of the mouth, in the throat, and even on the epiglottis, which is the flap that covers the windpipe when we swallow. So how do we keep tasting delicious foods? Our bodies are always making new taste buds to replace the old ones, ensuring that our sense of taste stays sharp. This regeneration means that we can continuously enjoy our favorite foods, from sweet desserts to savory dishes, without missing a beat. Next time you savor a meal, remember how quickly your taste buds are working to bring you that burst of flavor. Guess what really drives Twitter's wild world of bots? It's surprising to learn that around 15% of active Twitter accounts are social bots, which adds up to nearly 48 million accounts without a human behind them. These bots can mimic human behavior, posting tweets, following users, and even retweeting. While some bots are harmless, like those sharing weather updates or news, others can spread misinformation or manipulate conversations. They operate round the clock, constantly engaging with followers and influencing trends. Understanding the role of these bots is crucial, as they can impact public opinion and shape online interactions. As Twitter users, we should be aware that not everyone we interact with is a real person. With so many bots in play, how do we distinguish between genuine accounts and automated ones? It's a digital jungle out there. Here's a wild fact about Instagram's first photo. The very first image shared on this popular social media platform was a charming snapshot of a dog. Uploaded by co-founder Kevin Systrom in July 2010, the photo captures a playful pup hanging out in an office, perfectly embodying the casual and friendly vibe that Instagram would become known for. The simple caption, "Hello World," greeted users and set the stage for the billions of photos that would soon fill the platform. At that time, Instagram was just starting out, and this unassuming image hinted at the creativity and connection that would define the app. Just imagine how far Instagram has come since then. From personal moments to global movements, this little app turned into a major player in the social media landscape. Can you believe that all started with a single picture of a dog? Did you know Q-tips can make you cough? Cleaning your ears may seem like a simple task, but using Q-tips can accidentally trigger a surprising reaction. When you insert a Q-tip into your ear, you might unintentionally stimulate the Arnold's nerve, or the vagus nerve. These nerves have connections that influence coughing, so what happens is that the gentle pressure from the cotton swab can send signals that your brain interprets as irritation, causing you to cough. This reflex is a fascinating example of how our nerves work together in unexpected ways. While it's important to keep our ears clean, health experts advise against using Q-tips to avoid injury or earwax buildup. Instead, consider using safer methods like a damp cloth or eardrops. Who knew ear cleaning could have such wild side effects? Guess what really drives Canada's capital, Ottawa? Understanding the governance in Ottawa reveals fascinating layers of complexity. As Canada's capital, Ottawa is not only the political heart of the country, but also a hub of regulations and systems that influence how the government operates. Canada, known for its vast landscapes and multicultural population, has specific laws that apply differently across its provinces and territories. Ottawa's governance is shaped by federal regulations, but local laws also play a crucial role. For instance, the City of Ottawa manages services like waste collection and public transit, adhering to both local and federal guidelines. This duality creates an intricate balance where city officials work in tandem with national leaders to address everything from environmental policies to urban planning. So how do these regulations ensure harmony in such a dynamic city? Exploring these issues helps us understand not just Ottawa, but the fabric of Canada itself. Guess what really drives New Jersey's soup laws? In New Jersey, it's against the law to eat soup by sipping or slurping. This quirky rule aims to keep the dining experience pleasant and peaceful for everyone. Restaurants and cafes can get quite noisy, and the sound of slurping could be distracting for customers trying to enjoy their meals. Legislators in the Garden State decided that a quiet dining atmosphere is essential for good manners and enjoyment. Imagine sitting in a nice restaurant and hearing someone slurp their soup loudly. It could ruin the ambiance, right? Although it might sound odd, this law highlights New Jersey's commitment to maintaining a certain level of decorum while dining. So next time you're slurping a bowl of noodles or soup, think twice if you find yourself in New Jersey. You might just want to stick with a spoon. What if I told you we know so little? Despite covering more than 70% of our planet, only about 1 to 5% of the ocean floor has been explored. This leaves vast underwater landscapes full of mysteries. Many scientists define this small percentage based on which areas they consider for exploration. For years, exploration efforts mainly concentrated on shallower coastal regions, where divers and submarines can easily access the water. However, thanks to advancements in technology like remotely operated vehicles and sonar mapping, we're finally able to dive deeper than ever before. This means that the dark and intriguing parts of the ocean, which might house unknown species and ecosystems, are becoming more reachable. Imagine the discoveries that await us in the unexplored depths. What secrets do these underwater realms hold? Most people don't know this, but laughter is ancient. Research shows that laughter actually predates language. This fascinating discovery comes from studies where baby apes displayed laughter-like responses when tickled, similar to the giggles we hear from human babies. These playful reactions suggest that laughter isn't just a human trait, it's part of our evolutionary history shared with our primate cousins. Scientists believe that this laughter-like communication helped early humans bond socially and convey emotions before structured language was developed. It's a reminder that beneath our complex words, the pure joy of laughter connects us all. So the next time you chuckle at a joke or share a laugh with friends, remember that this delightful expression is a part of a much deeper history that links us back to our animal ancestors. You might be shocked to learn that the Sahara was green. Thousands of years ago, before it became the arid desert we know today, the Sahara was a vibrant, lush region filled with plants, rivers, and wildlife, much like the Amazon rainforest. This transformation is a result of a dramatic climate shift that took place around 5,000 to 10,000 years ago. During this time, the Earth's orbit and axial tilt changed, leading to less rainfall in the region. As the waters receded, vegetation disappeared, and the land dried up, eventually leaving behind the massive desert we see now. Fossil evidence, like ancient lake beds and animal remains, tells the story of a completely different landscape. Imagine elephants and hippos roaming where only sand dunes stand today. The Sahara's past reminds us of how climate can drastically alter our world over time. What might our planet look like in another few thousand years? Why exactly does Ankylosaurus stand out among dinosaurs? This armored dinosaur was a true marvel of nature. Covered in thick bony plates and sharp spikes, Ankylosaurus was well equipped to defend itself against fearsome predators like Tyrannosaurus rex. Its low-slung body made it tougher for hungry carnivores to access its most vulnerable areas, effectively turning it into a tough nut to crack. Perhaps its most impressive feature was its tail club, a powerful weapon capable of delivering a devastating blow to any attacker. This unique design allowed Ankylosaurus to thrive as a dominant herbivore in its ecosystem, munching on low-growing plants while keeping predators at bay. Imagine walking through a prehistoric landscape and encountering this armored giant slowly lumbering along, confident that its tough exterior and powerful tail would keep it safe. Isn't it fascinating how evolution shapes creatures to survive in their environments? Can you imagine sleeping in the Swiss Alps sky? The Null Stern Hotel offers a one-of-a-kind luxury experience that allows you to enjoy nature like never before. This extraordinary hotel showcases a room that boasts no walls or ceiling, inviting the majestic outdoors right into your personal space. Guests find themselves nestled in a cozy double bed, with just 2 lamps to illuminate the surroundings. The minimalist design enhances your connection to the environment, making stargazing part of your nightly routine. As you drift off to sleep under the twinkling stars and the soft whispers of the mountain breeze, you'll feel a tranquility that is hard to find elsewhere. Imagine waking up to the breathtaking beauty of the Swiss Alps, surrounded only by nature's wonders. This unique stay isn't just about luxury, it's about embracing the natural world in an unforgettable way. So are you ready to check in and experience this incredible adventure among the stars? Guess what really drives editophobia? Editophobia is an unusual but fascinating fear that involves being watched by a duck. Yes, you read that right. Imagine going about your day, only to feel that those beady little eyes are tracking your every move. People with editophobia struggle with the anxiety that a duck or goose might be spying on them, whether it's in their backyard or from a distant pond. This quirky phobia can lead to some funny yet uncomfortable situations, like avoiding places where ducks are likely to gather or feeling nervous in parks. While most of us think of ducks as harmless, the fear feels very real to those affected. It's a reminder of how our minds can create vivid scenarios, leading to irrational fears. Understanding editophobia isn't just about laughter. It's also about recognizing the quirky nature of our fears and how they shape our everyday experiences. Here's a wild fact about Abbas ibn Farnas. In the 9th century, this remarkable inventor and scholar from Al-Andalus made one of history's earliest attempts at flight. Using a wooden frame, he ingeniously attached silken feathers to create a sort of glider. Imagine the excitement of a man daring to soar above the ground at a time when powered flight was still a dream. However, his ambitious flight ended with a crash landing, which happened because he forgot to design a crucial component: a tail. The tail helps stabilize and steer an aircraft during flight, and without it, his glider struggled to maintain control. Despite this setback, Ibn Farnas's innovative spirit and early experimentation laid important groundwork for future aviators. His story shows that even the greatest inventors learn through trial and error, making his legacy an inspiring chapter in the history of aviation. Did you catch this film's cheeky shout-out? In the 1996 classic, Scream, there's a surprising nod in the credits that reads, "No thanks whatsoever to the Santa Rosa City School District Governing Board." This statement came about after the board unexpectedly revoked filming permissions just days before the crew was ready to roll. Losing access to crucial locations meant the production had to scramble for new sites, which cost them a hefty $350,000. Scream, directed by Wes Craven, became a cultural phenomenon, breathing fresh life into the horror genre and introducing iconic characters like Ghostface. Despite this setback in Santa Rosa, the film went on to gross millions and spawned a franchise. Can you imagine the impact it would have had if the school district had allowed filming? What a spooky twist in the movie-making process. What if fish could swim between worlds? Kelsey Johnston has turned this intriguing idea into a stunning reality with her innovative glass tunnels and observatories. By connecting aquariums through these spectacular installations, she allows fish to glide effortlessly from one tank to another. This design not only serves a practical purpose, preventing stress for the fish as they transition between environments, but also offers a fascinating visual experience for onlookers. Observers can marvel at the graceful movements of the fish as they navigate through the sleek glass pathways, creating an enchanting aquatic show. Kelsey's work beautifully merges art and science, highlighting how creativity can enhance our understanding of marine life. With her glass structures, she invites people to look closer at the underwater world and appreciate the elegance of fish in motion. This blend of functionality and aesthetic appeal showcases how thoughtful design can transform simple concepts into extraordinary experiences. Who knew that a simple tunnel could open up a new world for both fish and viewers alike? You might be shocked to learn that Ozzfest rocks. This legendary heavy metal music tour, created by the iconic Ozzy Osbourne and his wife Sharon, has taken the world by storm since its inception. Ozzfest isn't just a festival, it's an electrifying experience that draws passionate fans from all walks of life, eager to enjoy live performances from some of the best rock bands. Imagine a weekend filled with headbanging, unforgettable energy, and an atmosphere that pulses with excitement. Attendees often describe the event as a celebration of rock culture and camaraderie among fellow metalheads. The lineup features renowned artists, making it a must-see for anyone who loves heavy music. This festival also creates a space for fans to connect, share their love for rock, and experience the thrill of live music like never before. Are you ready to feel the excitement of Ozfest? Did you know Pokemon almost became a chemical engineer? Before she rose to fame as a streamer, Pokemon, also known as Caitlin, pursued a degree in chemical engineering at college. With a strong passion for science, she initially envisioned a future filled with lab experiments and equations. However, while studying, her love for gaming and engaging with fans grew stronger, leading her to reconsider her career path. Pokemon decided to drop out of college to chase her dreams in the world of streaming. This bold move paid off as she quickly gained a massive following, captivating audiences with her vibrant personality and gaming skills. Now she inspires countless aspiring streamers, proving that sometimes taking a leap of faith can lead to amazing opportunities. Who knew her journey would take such an exciting turn? Believe it or not, early cameras took 8-hour photos. In the 1820s, the world of photography was just beginning, and it came with a challenge. Subjects had to sit still for up to 8 hours just to have their picture taken. The first cameras used metal plates coated with light-sensitive chemicals. This long exposure time meant that anyone wishing to capture their likeness had to endure a marathon of stillness. Imagine sitting in a chair, trying not to blink or move for hours. Although this made early portrait sessions quite exhausting, it was a significant leap toward the development of modern photography. The process slowly evolved, and as technology advanced, exposure times became shorter, leading to the cameras we use today. These early innovations paved the way for capturing moments in a fraction of the time, transforming photography into the beloved art form we know now. So next time you snap a quick selfie, remember those early photographers who paved the way, patiently waiting for hours to freeze a moment in time. Believe it or not, Igbora claims the twin birth record. This Nigerian town boasts the highest twin birth rate in the world, sparking curiosity and admiration. With families often welcoming multiple babies at once, locals speculate that their yam-rich diet could be the secret behind this remarkable phenomenon. Yams are a staple food in the region and are packed with nutrients that some believe might influence fertility. While there's no scientific proof linking yams to higher twin births, the belief remains strong and is part of the town's culture. Families here celebrate twin births as special, often hosting festivals and sharing stories of the twins in their community. Although we need more research to understand the real reasons behind this unique occurrence, Igbora's claim certainly raises fascinating questions about the intersection of diet, genetics, and culture. Could food choices really impact reproductive outcomes? What if I told you ultra-marathons span over 100 miles? These extraordinary races push athletes to their limits, challenging them with grueling distances and often harsh environments. One of the most renowned events is the Marathon des Sables, which takes runners through the scorching Sahara Desert. Imagine running for several days in a row, carrying all your supplies in extreme heat, battling not just fatigue but also shifting sands and fierce winds. Ultra-marathon runners train rigorously, building their endurance through countless miles and learning to listen to their bodies. They face unique challenges, such as navigating tricky terrains and maintaining hydration, making every finish line a monumental achievement. It's not just about speed, it's about mental strength and sheer determination. Are you inspired to lace up your shoes and discover what you're capable of? Did you know Russia once banned late-night beer sales? In Tsarist Russia, a surprising law was introduced to address a growing concern among the authorities. To keep workers sober and ready for the challenges of the next day, the government decided that selling beer after 10 p.m. was no longer allowed. This move aimed to protect not just the productivity of the workforce, but also to promote a healthier, more focused society. Picture it. After a long day of labor, many workers would gather at taverns to unwind. However, officials worried that excessive drinking would lead to poor performance or accidents at work. By curbing late-night beer sales, the idea was to strike a balance between leisure and responsibility. While some may have seen it as an overreach, the intention to foster a diligent populace reflects a common theme throughout history: how governments regulate behavior in pursuit of societal well-being. Isn't it fascinating how laws shape daily life? What if I told you Muhammad Ali changed boxing forever? Muhammad Ali, born Cassius Clay, didn't just become a champion in the ring, he transformed the sport itself. After his conversion to Islam, he adopted the name Muhammad Ali, meaning the praised one, which reflected his deep personal beliefs. His fighting style was revolutionary, combining speed and agility with powerful punches, which amazed fans and opponents alike. But Ali's impact went far beyond boxing. He used his platform to speak out against social injustice and war, famously refusing to be drafted into the Vietnam War due to his religious beliefs. This bold stance led to significant consequences, including being stripped of his title and facing prison time. Despite these challenges, he remained a symbol of resilience and the fight for civil rights, inspiring countless individuals around the world. Ali's legacy continues to influence social movements and encourages people to stand up for their beliefs. Guess what really drives cake decoration craziness today? A U.S. party recently took a bold step in dessert innovation by attempting to create a cake covered in slime instead of the usual icing. This eye-catching concept gave the cake a visually striking, almost cartoonish appearance that delighted guests at first glance. However, the fun didn't last long, because once they took a bite, the reality hit. The slime-flavored fondant didn't taste quite as good as it looked. Instead of the sweet, creamy goodness everyone anticipated, they were met with an unexpected, unappetizing flavor that left taste buds disappointed. This adventurous approach highlights both the daring spirit of culinary creativity and the importance of flavor in food design. While looks may draw people in, it's the taste that keeps them coming back for more. So will the trend of bizarre cake decorations continue despite taste challenges? Experience the magic of Greece's Jellyfish Festival. This vibrant celebration brings alive ancient Greek mythology through captivating dances, thrilling performances, and lively parties. Each year, visitors flock to the stunning coastlines to witness a fascinating blend of culture and creativity. At the heart of the festival, you'll find reenactments featuring mythological figures such as Poseidon and Medusa, accompanied by mesmerizing music that sets the tone for an unforgettable experience. Local artists showcase their talents, painting vivid murals inspired by legends, while delicious traditional Greek food fills the air with mouth-watering aromas. With ample opportunities for visitors to engage in workshops or enjoy interactive storytelling sessions, the Jellyfish Festival is not just a spectacle, it's a journey into the enchanting world of Greek history. Families, friends, and travelers come together to enjoy the festivities, creating lasting memories under the sun-drenched sky. If you're seeking a unique cultural experience that combines fun and learning, this festival might be just the ticket for you. Prepare to be amazed by Oregon's vibrant yellow forest. This incredible natural wonder comes alive each autumn when trees showcase their breathtaking display of vivid yellow leaves. Located in the heart of Oregon, these trees transform the landscape into a canvas of golden hues, attracting nature lovers and photographers from all over. The vibrant colors result from a combination of factors, including the type of trees, like gorgeous maples and oaks, and the optimal weather conditions leading up to the fall season. As cooler temperatures set in and daylight hours shorten, chlorophyll breaks down, allowing those sunny yellow pigments to shine through. This phenomenon creates a stunning visual feast, making it one of the most picturesque destinations in the Pacific Northwest. So whether you're planning a hike or simply want to witness nature's artistry, don't miss the chance to explore Oregon's vibrant yellow forest this autumn. Why exactly does your cat choose you? Cats are among the few animals that have domesticated themselves, and this fascinating process is all about mutual benefit and adaptation. Unlike dogs, which humans selectively bred for specific traits over thousands of years, cats took a different path. They ventured into human habitats primarily because of the plentiful supply of rodents that gathered around farms and settlements. By offering their hunting skills, cats found a steady food source while effectively helping humans control pests. This relationship blossomed as both species realized the gains. Humans got pest control, and cats enjoyed a reliable dinner. As they roamed closer to human communities, cats began to adopt our ways, becoming more sociable and tolerant of our presence. Today, many cat owners wonder about the bond they share with these mysterious creatures, and it's all rooted in that ancient partnership. What makes your cat unique in this journey? Ever thought about why Delaware is the first state? It all traces back to December 7, 1787, when Delaware became the first colony to ratify the United States Constitution. This bold move highlighted the state's pivotal role in shaping the nation. The leaders of Delaware, particularly the remarkable Caesar Rodney, were instrumental not only in ratifying the Constitution, but also in signing the Declaration of Independence. Rodney's courage is legendary. He rode through a stormy night to cast his vote for independence when every moment counted. By taking this decisive step, Delaware set a precedent that encouraged other states to join in, paving the way for a unified country. Today, Delaware proudly celebrates its heritage as the first state, reminding us of its vital contributions during a transformative time in American history. Isn't it fascinating how one small state played such a big part in the story of our nation? You might be shocked to learn that Mars has massive canyons. The Valles Marineris Canyon on Mars is an astounding 2,500 miles long, which is 10 times the length of the Grand Canyon on Earth. This epic canyon showcases the incredible and diverse landscape of Mars, revealing insights about the planet's geological history. Unlike our Grand Canyon, which was shaped primarily by river erosion, Valles Marineris likely formed through a combination of water activity, tectonic movements, and volcanic processes. Imagine standing on the edge of this Martian chasm, peering into a vast, rugged terrain filled with towering cliffs and deep valleys. The sheer scale of this canyon helps scientists understand the climatic shifts Mars has endured over millions of years, hinting at its potential for ancient water flow and even life. What else might we discover about our neighboring planet with features like this? Did you know that orcas are ocean's cleverest hunters? These magnificent creatures, often referred to as killer whales, rank as the largest members of the dolphin family. What sets orcas apart is not just their size, but also their remarkable intelligence and complex social structures. Living in close-knit family groups known as pods, orcas communicate with each other using distinct dialects, much like human languages. This communication helps them coordinate intricate hunting strategies, enabling them to catch prey more effectively. Their varied diets can include fish, seals, and even other whales, showcasing their role as apex predators in marine ecosystems. Observing their coordinated efforts is nothing short of mesmerizing. By understanding their behaviors and social interactions, we can better appreciate the vital role orcas play in maintaining the balance of oceanic life. Isn't it fascinating how nature crafts such intelligent beings? Here's a wild fact about George H.W. Bush. In a moment that sparked both laughter and reflections on social customs, former President George H.W. Bush subtly wiped his hand on his pants after shaking hands with a Haitian man. This seemingly minor action caught the attention of cameras and audiences worldwide, raising eyebrows and igniting conversations about manners, cultural differences, and the nature of handshakes. Handshakes are often a universal gesture of greeting, but in some cultures they carry significant emotional weight and meaning. For Bush, the act wasn't necessarily meant to offend. Rather, it highlighted how different cultures interact and share personal space. The incident became a talking point, allowing people to discuss the sometimes awkward dance of social etiquette. As many people laughed it off, it serves as a reminder that even leaders can have oops moments that resonate beyond politics. So next time you shake hands, remember how one simple gesture can spark so much conversation. Prepare to be amazed by the Antonov 225, the largest cargo aircraft ever built, stretching an incredible 276 feet long. Designed to carry bulky items like space shuttles, this giant of the skies could transport everything from heavy military equipment to humanitarian supplies. Its unique shape, with 6 massive engines and a distinctive nose that could raise to allow for loading, made it a marvel of engineering. Unfortunately, only one Antonov 225 was completed before it was removed from service in 2022. This iconic plane flew for 36 years, often flying missions that other planes simply couldn't handle. Even though it no longer soars through the clouds, the legacy of the Antonov 225 lives on, inspiring future advancements in aviation and cargo transport. What do you think could fill such a massive plane's cargo hold? Can you imagine that your eyes share traits with eggs? It's true, the human eye contains proteins quite similar to the proteins found in egg whites. This fascinating link means that both can react in a similar way when exposed to hydrochloric acid. Picture this. When hydrochloric acid meets these proteins, they change from their typical liquid state to a solid one. This process is known as coagulation, and it's what happens when you cook an egg, another example of science at work in everyday life. Understanding these reactions not only shines a light on the unique biology of our eyes, but also connects us to common kitchen ingredients. So next time you crack an egg or blink your eyes, remember, both are products of amazing proteins reacting to changes in their environment. How cool is that? What if you couldn't visualize thoughts or images? Some individuals experience a fascinating condition called multisensory aphantasia, which affects how they think. People with this condition lack an inner dialogue and the ability to create mental images. While most of us can picture a sunset or hear our favorite song in our heads, those with aphantasia find that their mind is quite different. Imagine trying to recall a memory without a clear image to guide you. This unique way of processing information can be both interesting and challenging. Research suggests that aphantasia isn't just about visual imagery, but can also affect other senses, as some individuals can't hear sounds or feel sensations internally either. Surprisingly, this condition often goes unnoticed until adulthood, leaving many unaware of why their thought processes differ from others. Understanding multisensory aphantasia can help us appreciate the incredible variety of human experience. Have you ever wondered how diverse our minds really can be? What if I told you Tom Cruise lost 2 teeth? In a surprising twist, Hollywood superstar Tom Cruise experienced a freak accident while playing with his children, Isabella and Connor. During a playful moment, one of the kids accidentally kicked him, leading to a painful strike from the heel of his shoe against his mouth. This unusual incident caused him to lose 2 of his front teeth. However, like a true professional, Cruise didn't let this setback sideline him. Instead, he turned to advanced dental technology and now sports well-crafted dentures that are nearly invisible, allowing him to continue his career without missing a beat. His journey reminds us that even the biggest stars face unexpected challenges, but with resilience and a little help from modern dentistry, they can bounce back spectacularly. Can you imagine going through something like that and still shining on screen? Is it really true that carousels spin differently? It's fascinating to think about how British carousels turn clockwise, while their American counterparts rotate counterclockwise. This quirky difference is rooted in history and design choices. In the United Kingdom, carousels often find their origins in traditional fairs, where the right-to-left spinning direction became standard. Meanwhile, in the United States, carousels ended up adopting a counterclockwise motion, possibly influenced by how people hold on to the outer poles or the layout of the parks where they were built. This unique characteristic adds a fun element to a ride that many people love, especially during festive occasions. In both countries, carousels create a feeling of nostalgia, enchanting riders with their artistry and whimsical design. Have you ever noticed the direction while riding? Whether you're enjoying a colorful horse or a fantastical creature, the spin of the carousel reflects local culture in a delightful way, inviting us to experience joy with each rotation. Get ready for a stunning music video twist. In Ariana Grande's eye-catching music video for her hit song, God is a Woman, there's a remarkable moment that links pop culture and classic cinema. Madonna lends her iconic voice to recite a biblical passage while Ariana lip-syncs, creating a powerful and engaging visual experience. This isn't just any quote, it's the same one famously voiced by Samuel L. Jackson in the cult classic film Pulp Fiction. The connection between these two superstar icons highlights how art and influence can intertwine across different mediums and generations, Not only does this collaboration pay homage to the film, but it also reinforces the themes of empowerment and femininity that run deep in Ariana's work. The aesthetics of the video, combined with the strong references, invite fans to reflect on the roles of women in both religion and pop culture. Can you think of other surprising links between music and film? This blend of talent and tradition makes God is a Woman not just a song, but a memorable statement. Could Blockbuster have transformed with Netflix's purchase? In 2005, Blockbuster was offered an exciting opportunity to acquire Netflix for just $50 million. At that time, Netflix was primarily a DVD rental service, delivering movies directly to customers' homes. Blockbuster, a giant in the video rental industry, was already facing stiff competition and change on the horizon. Yet they chose to decline the deal, believing their existing business model of physical stores would endure. Fast forward to today, and it's clear that Netflix, with its innovative streaming platform, not only grew exponentially, but completely revolutionized how we watch movies and shows. Blockbuster, on the other hand, struggled to adapt to the digital age and eventually filed for bankruptcy in 2010. This decision serves as a powerful reminder of how crucial it is for companies to embrace change and innovation rather than clinging to outdated models. Imagine if Blockbuster had taken the plunge. Could we have seen a very different industry landscape today? Surprisingly, it's a fact that migraines can be painless. Known as silent migraines, these episodes may not hurt at all, yet they can bring about unusual symptoms that catch people off guard. Imagine dealing with flashes of light or bizarre visual disturbances that feel almost like a hallucinatory experience. While many think of migraines as intense headaches, silent migraines show that there's more complexity involved. This type of migraine often occurs without the pulsing pain typical of a regular migraine, making it easy to overlook. Typically, individuals experiencing silent migraines might notice patterns in their vision, such as zigzag lines or spots that disrupt their sight for up to an hour. These visual symptoms can be alarming and disorienting, but understanding what silent migraines are can help mitigate fear and anxiety. So what should you do if you think you might have silent migraines?